Ready? Start. Said to read our body politic of the scourge of depictions. One of the very first bold steps that the government under Sri Rajiv Gandhi took was to enact the anti-defection law in the form of the 52nd Amendment to the Constitution. This question of defections had defied solutions and no corrective measures could be taken ever since the fourth general elections held in 1967, when the phenomenon of defections began to eat at the very vitals of our democracy. As the time passed, the problem became increasingly acute. Following the fourth general elections, if the figures I have are correct, as many as 500 elected members in different houses crossed the floor, and as many as 118 of them changed their loyalty from one party to another to become ministers or ministers of state. Elected members crossed the floor with no compunction whatsoever for personal gains, when people with no similarity of views or common approach to political issues started deserting their parties motivated only by narrow political considerations. The obvious casualty was democracy itself. We faced a situation and found ourselves in a scenario where a candidate at the elections would claim to be a repository of virtue, fully deserving the faith and confidence of the electorate, but once elected, he would arrogate to himself the license to indulge in any form of political harlotry. This became a cause of serious concern to every right-thinking person in the country. The Congress government constituted a high-power committee headed by the late Sri Y.B. Chauhan and with very eminent jurists as its members to study the problem and to suggest means to overcome it. A bill was subsequently introduced in 1973, but it lapsed. Another one prepared by the Janata government could never be introduced in Parliament because they could never agree on any matter of relevance. Said the war against defections could not be launched because apparently many difficulties came in the way, like the very definition of a political party and the term defection itself. It, however, required the political will of Sri Rajiv Gandhi to take a major initiative in fighting this menace, and the world applauded when defections were banned in this country under the 52nd Amendment, whereby Schedule 10 was added to the Constitution. When these provisions were being discussed, one school of thought advocated that in addition to voluntary defections from one political party to another, leading to forfeiture of membership of the House, even expulsion from a party should incur such a disqualification. Stop. Thank you.